Hey everybody, it's Shannon from the Pink Camo System. So today I want to talk about ADHD, and I have my notes here, and we've been trying to do this video for a while now, and there are so many facts and figures on this video that it's ridiculous, so it's been kind of a hard video to do. So, what is ADHD? It is an acronym for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. I have ADHD, and I was diagnosed when I was about 14, and it is a hard disorder to live with. I used to take methylphenidate. I don't take it anymore. Just as I got older, I decided that I wasn't going to take medication for this disorder anymore, just because I take a lot of medication for my GID. But anyways, we're getting a little bit off topic. So who has ADHD? Approximately 5% of all adults have ADHD. That represents 11 million people in the US. It occurs in both men and women, and the majority of people, it will last for the remainder of their lifetime. However, every case of ADHD is unique. How is ADHD diagnosed? The diagnosis of ADHD is outlined in the American Psychological Association in the DSM-5 as a lifelong persistent pattern of inattention and hyperactivity, impulsivity that interferes with functioning or development across time or settings. The diagnosis requires the following criteria. 1, inattention of 6 or more. Symptoms of inattention for children up to the age of 16, or 5 or more for adolescents 17 and older, and adults. Symptoms of it's a long criteria. It's anybody who's been through the DSM-5 knows that it's huge. And so I will put it all in the description below, just because it'll make this video, time consuming. And number 2 is hyperactivity and impulsivity. 6 or more symptoms of hyperactivity or impulsivity for children up to ages of 16, or 5 or more for adolescents or adults 17 or up to adults. And often, fidgety or tapping, I used to pick at my fingers. I still do, but I used to pick them so bad that they would bleed. It was just ridiculously horrible. And I have tons of notes here, so sorry. And then ADHD is further broken down into 3 subtypes. A combined presentation, symptoms of both criteria, inattention of hyperactivity and impulsivity, and where presentation were present for the past 6 months. 2, predominantly inattention presentation, predominant symptoms of inattention but not hyperactivity or impulsivity. God, that word's hard to say. Were present for the past 6 months. And then number 3, predominantly hyperactivity, impulsivity presentation, predominant symptoms of hyperactivity and impulsivity, but not inattention, were present for the past 6 months. So the ADHD brain is different than a normal brain. The chemical reaction, the chemical structure of an ADHD brain is totally different than a normal brain. It's just the structural makeup of it is just totally different. They're just not the same. it's been proven that it's, you know, it's totally different. And so in conclusion, ADHD is a complex, you know, mental illness that cannot be seen. There's a chemical and structural differences in an ADHD brain. That is just such a hard thing to say. Brain. And these are things that someone with this disorder can not control. Therefore, they need to be treated with a little patience when dealing with them, as they may seem fidgety, agitated, or nervous when in fact they really just have ADHD. So we just need to, you know, give people with ADHD a little more patience and a little more time to, you know, deal with what they're dealing with. Sometimes people think that they're weird and, you know, that they're just, you know, jumping around for no reason, or they can't sit still for no reason, when in fact it's just their disorder. So I just wanted to give this little tidbit on how I felt about ADHD. If you found this video informative, give it a thumbs up and like, share, and subscribe. As always, this is Shannon from the Pink Camo System saying have a wonderful day. Thank you and goodbye.